From our studios in historic Brooks Mansion, located in Northeast Washington, D.C., this is Student Exposure. Welcome back to Student Exposure. For our last segment of Going Green, Healthy and Clean, we'll explore the creative and effective methods used to move the city towards a trash-free Anacostia River. As we all know, clean water is essential to life. The Anacostia River is one of DC's main waterways, and it has been subjected to decades of pollution and neglect. Today, local government and community groups are working to make the river and its waterways a fishable, swimmable, and thriving community asset once again. Let's take a look.
As a partner in the Trash-Free Potomac Watershed Treaty, the District of Columbia wants a trash-free Anacostia River. In 2008, the District Department of the Environment did an assessment of the types and sources of trash in the Anacostia River. This assessment was needed to develop a 5-year plan to decrease trash in the river. The study found that disposable plastic bags were one of the largest sources of litter in the Anacostia River. The Anacostia River Cleanup and Protection Act of 2009, also known as the District of Columbia Bag Law, is a response to the trash study. In January of 2010, the 5-cent bag law went into effect. The District of Columbia Bag Law aims at reducing pollution in district waterways while raising money to clean and protect them. In addition, the funds support a reusable bag program administered by the District Department of the Environment.
DDOE has been instrumental in the cleanup of the Anacostia and its waterways through a variety of ways. First, the bag law, I think, is a great example of how we've been working towards cleaning up the Anacostia. All the funds that are collected through the bag law go directly to stream restoration projects, education and outreach initiatives, anti-littering campaigns, installing trash traps in tributaries and streams. And we've really seen a great impact as a result of all these initiatives. The intent of this law is to help clean up the waterways because the funds from the law go directly towards projects that make our waterways cleaner. One of the key indicators that the bag fee is working is that we had initially projected that bag law revenue would be about $4 million annually, and we've actually brought in about $2 million annually since the law took effect. And we see this as a positive thing because it shows that behavior change happened almost immediately. And we did a lot of outreach initially that first year and gave out tons of reusable bags to try to get people accustomed to the law. And we're really happy to see that revenue is much less because revenue is never the objective, behavior change was, and we're seeing that across the city.
Right now we're in Watts Branch Stream, which is one of the largest tributaries which feeds into the Anacostia River. It's located in Kenilworth National Park. The Bandalong Litter Trap is an in-stream trash capturing device, and it's floatable. They're called booms, but they act as arms. They help to filter the trash into the trap. And as you can see, there's also a screen that goes up and down. Once the trash gets in, it can't back its way back out. And so what happens is, as the tide rises, the trap rises as well. There are a total of 3 Bandalong traps located locally. One is right here in Kenilworth National Park on Watts Branch Stream. Further upstream, in Marvin Gaye Park, there's another Bandalong litter trap. And then there's also a trap located in James Creek Marina in Southwest DC. I've definitely seen changes with the amount of bags that we've been collecting since we've been monitoring and maintaining the trap. Just today alone, we only collected about 8 plastic bags, so it just shows that the bag fee is definitely working. Studies have also shown that there's been about a 50% decrease in the bags that have been found since they have implemented the bag fee. Well, Long-term success, I believe, would be, well, we don't even need to ban the long litter trap anymore. People's behavior have changed to the point where they're not disposing of their trash on the ground, and they've started to recycle better. They've started to reuse things better. But short-term, I believe being able to see some of the wildlife come back, like turtles and fish, the blue heron. About 6 months ago, a beaver had constructed a dam right up the stream. So I think those are very telling signs that this program has been successful.
Ever since the DC bag law was established, I no longer use plastic bags. There are a couple times where I may forget my reusable bag and I pay the price by carrying my groceries back home without a bag. It's just the weight of the environment, you know. From what they tell me from textbooks, you know, back when the Anacostia River was used for trade and a lot of that stuff, I heard it was a gorgeous river. So I would like to see that, you know, in my lifetime, in this lifetime.
Great to see these very important local environmental initiatives. Here to share more about this segment is student producer Michael Broadnax. Welcome, Student Exposure, Michael.
Thanks for having me, David.
Now, Michael, what is the Anacostia River watershed, and how does the watershed affect the river?
The Anacostia watershed is the area of land that encompasses the eastern half of the District of Columbia, Montgomery County, and Prince George County. The tributary that runs through, that brings pollution to the Anacostia, is located within that watershed.
So, Michael, what can citizens do to aid and help in the cleanup so that people can fish and swim in the river?
People can aid in helping to clean the river by proper disposal of trash and recycle. They also can volunteer to help clean up the river and spread the word about the importance of having a clean river.
Well, Michael, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see the efforts that folks are making to clean up our environment. The commitments of the District Department of Environment and Groundwork Anacostia are remarkable joint efforts to restore the Anacostia River. This work will not be accomplished all at once, but will take place gradually over time. The city's goal is to restore the Anacostia to a fishable and swimmable river by the year 2032. For more info about the Anacostia cleanup, please visit the DDOE website at www.green.dc.gov and the Groundwork Anacostia website at www.groundworkdc.org.
You're watching DCTV, your community media center.